Welcome to another flight review. Today we're flying from Brussels to Tangier on board Royal Air Maroc and we'll be flying business again. Well, I arrived a few minutes before check-in closure due to traffic on the way to the airport. So unfortunately there won't be any lounge visit this time because I have to rush to the gate. And luckily I made it just on time at the gate while they were already boarding while I was still checking in and still had to go through security. As you can see, we're flying to Tangier and this flight has a continuing service to Nador Al Arwi. And we're flying on board Royal Air Maroc's Boeing 737-800 series, and the registration number of this operating aircraft is Charlie November Romeo Oscar Charlie, which I flew with a couple of times before and got to experience each seat era, I would say, because I flew with it back in the 2000s when they had those blue fabric seats, and I also flew with it back in 2017 when they had those kind of beige gray colored seats made out of leather. And now that Royal Air Maroc has changed their 737 cabins, we'll get to experience that as well. So let's hop in and see. As I got on board this aircraft, I see that they've completely changed the carpets on board, which looks colorful. The seats are actually the exact same as the previous ones, but they only changed the color of the seats. But I'm still a huge fan of these medium-haul business class seats, which many European airline companies should take an example from. As we're ready for departure and pushing back already, I got my welcome drink. And we're buckled up for safety and all set.
And let's go.
As we took off and the fasten seatbelt sign had been switched off, the cabin crew members started their in-flight meal service. The menu on board today's flight was chicken or fish, which was slightly different than usual business class flights, because they usually serve chicken or beef, so I certainly went for the fish. My starter was a barley salad, which was pretty good. And I got my usual drink. Let's pour my glass up and cheers to never not flying. Right after I finished my starter, the crew member gave me the main course, and I can tell that it tastes just as good as it looks. The fish was juicy and tender, and the vegetables and sauce were well seasoned. Well, the sun is setting, which left us with a scenic view, lush and beautiful to look at. And a better fact is that I was the only one seated in business class, and you might have noticed that I kept changing seats, and the person noticed that as well and found it funny. She told me that I can sit wherever I wanted and told me that the whole cabin was for me, which gave me a very welcoming feeling though. Anyways, the vibe on board was good until a passenger tried to ruin the vibe on board. She tried to sneak into business class multiple times and took a seat behind me, which wasn't the issue at all. But the purser noticed that and kindly requested the passenger to go back to her seat, and the passenger was not having it and started to cause a scene on board. And here is a short peek of the scene on board.
Non, là, j'ai dit, continue. On va d'abord. Continue, je rate de voir, je prends mon foot. Je suis prise maintenant parce que je vous ai vu. Écoute, j'ai des cloches. J'ai fait tout le monde, j'ai des cloches. J'ai عندي عمل ساعد ما كان نكون جالسه انا فاينكس او لا جالسه هنايا جست بورتاج الناس لا غنمشي الطيارات الزلال
Portez votre masque s'il vous plaît là-bas. Rejoindre.
le masque. Vous êtes vraiment
votre masque.
Je n'ai plus de masque.
On va vous donner un masque.
Wow, what a scene. Well, we've arrived at our destination and the police were ready to welcome the passenger with open arms. What a flight was that, innit? Well, let me know in the comment section below if I should do a story time. Well, the flight itself was lovely and the service was good, and I don't blame the airline company at all for what happened on board. Unfortunately, this video comes to an end, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video as well. You can also press the thumbs up button if you did enjoy watching this video, and you can subscribe to my channel for more flight reviews. And for up-to-date travel content, you can also follow me on Instagram.